coach really come in and work with Nick, knowing he wouldn't have full control picking staff players? So that's a good question. So we'll get Landry's take on this one. So what's it going to take to hire like a D'Amico Ryans? I mean, what kind of questions would he have coming in here? He's got to know what direction's going to be had at number one draft pick, what direction's going to be had for free agency. That's what any coach would want to know coming in here. But what kind of working relationship are they going to have with Caserio? Is it going to be top, Caserio down to him, or is it more a coordinator effort? And, you already seen what happened the last couple of coaches, and it's a fair point. What kind of coach would want to come in here and work with Nick Caserio?
I don't know. I think the assets just on the surface are very appealing. I think it's very appealing. I think, this whole they fired, and McLean's has said this, they fired two guys consecutively in 1 year. It makes it unappealing. I actually think it makes it more appealing because they're going to the next guy they bring in is going to be a long-term hope. I think Nick Caserio would be able to work with somebody. I just don't know, who wants to work with him. I don't know. I think not having Easterby in the building helps. But I have no idea. I don't know what Nick wants. I don't know what these guys want. I don't know. Who would you think, if you had to guess, let's say that Lovey's gone. If you had to guess the 5 candidates that you think would, if you had to pick 5 candidates, who do you think would be the guys Caserio would like?
I don't even know if I could name 5 people yet. I haven't really,
I would say,
dove into it yet. I don't know if D'Amico would be one to be willing. The Carolina,
I would hope so, but I don't think so.
Yeah, the Carolina coach, maybe Kafka up in New York.
Kafka, I think, would get some consideration. I think that Gerard Mayo would reemerge.
That's one name that
I think Gerard Mayo would have a strong chance.
Yeah. Maybe the offensive coordinator up in Seattle is starting to get a little bit of attention as well. With the work that they put in with Geno Smith this year. And man, I just honestly haven't really dove into it enough to know who would be some quality candidates. I know Tom Pelissero put out a article that had quite a few.
Wasn't in that list.
Had a lot of names in that list. That's the problem.
I think it was 750.
Yeah, so I just can't answer the question, Landry. I just don't know enough people. You got any names?
Yeah, I would say Kafka. And again, these are guesses. I would say Gerard Mayo reemerges. I wouldn't be shocked if Bubba Ventrone got an interview. I know that's random. I just wouldn't be completely shocked by it. But yeah, I think Kafka would be one of the guys to look out for, and I like him. I think he does a pretty good job. I know they liked him a lot in Kansas City. The D'Amico dream, I don't really know if that's the case, but I would look out for the Gerard Mayos.
I think D'Amico is going to be very choosy, very picky of where he wants to go. Yeah, and obviously he should. Yeah, he's going to be probably at the top of the list of many lists out there. So, he had options last year and he chose to go back to San Francisco because he just didn't find a situation that he really liked. So, yeah, he may not have any interest in Houston for all we know. So we'll see.